What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out the Rough Country Hard Trifold tonneau cover fitting all 2015 through 2020 F-150s with the 5.5 foot bed. Now if you want to finish up the look and bump up the effectiveness of your F-150's bed with a tonneau cover that will be good looking, user friendly, and protective, this Rough Country choice will get it done. Now this cover will have a bunch of features to it that will benefit your F-150 if you want a cover that will boast tough security and durability along with being versatile to carry all different types of cargo, whether you're in the bed every day or loading it up every so often. The security that you have with this cover is one of its biggest features. With a hard cover and a hard build in general, this will have a tough shell to protect from bad weather, shady people, or whatever else that you don't want in your bed, while not having a super bulky build to it, keeping it looking sleek on the back of your truck. This also locks when the tailgate is shut for that additional security, but when you do want to open it, there's a very easy to reach pinch cables or clamps that will unclamp each side, and you'll be able to fold the cover effortlessly without having to fuss with individual clamps or other mounting methods, saving you some time and effort. The cover will fold up very neatly into itself, rest on these foam pads here, and strap to the back. So you can keep this secure while you're driving around with it open, which is great if you need to keep it open for that larger cargo if your life and whatever you're hauling is changing up frequently. Now this cover will hold up incredibly well over the years with its build, a direct result of its aluminum material that it's constructed with, in addition to a nice powder coat on top to prevent corrosion over time. Now the rails will also be constructed with an aluminum material, and with the durability also comes the thickness of the aluminum. This isn't going to be your most lightweight option, however it is still going to be easy to manage and fold back even if you have a lift on your truck. Now the entire system will also come with quality rubber seals on the outside and in between each fold to keep water out, but this also comes with the drain tubes to eliminate puddling in the bed, and I think the best part of all is that it's not going to require any modification. It simply clamps onto the side and you're good to go. Now compared to other hard trifold tonneau covers, I definitely think that this is going to be right in the middle, kind of on the lower side of the spectrum at roughly $800. Now I think what stands out about this cover is the really good protection that you're getting with this with a fully aluminum construction compared to other lighter duty materials that you'll see. Now it may not have some of these super flashy features that some of those very premium choices or more expensive choices have, but I think to save a couple bucks while still getting the security and durability that you would want out of a cover, in addition to a relatively low profile appearance for that finished look, this is going to be a great choice. Install will be pretty straightforward, adding 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done with a few basic hand tools. Now at this point we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get this onto your F-150 at home. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
For this install you'll need the supplied Allen key. All right, today we're going to be installing a tonneau cover on our F-150, so let's get started. All right, we're going to start our install by putting our foam onto the front of the bed. What we're going to do is get it started, peel it back a little bit, and then we're going to center it on the top. And then we're just going to slowly peel the tape back and stick it down as we go. All right, first thing we're gonna do before we get our side rail on is we're gonna set up our brackets. You're gonna have 2 separate brackets, one with a threaded hole, one with a slot. So we're gonna start off by taking them off the slot, and taking our handle and threading it in the bottom. Just getting it started. And then we'll take our other bracket and slide it over. Put our bolt through the hole, and then thread it onto the other side. All right, and now we can get our rail up on the side. Slide up all the way against, you will see that there is a left and a right. This one is labeled left. And then we can put our brackets on. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the front of our bracket and put it up in the slot, and then just slide it forward. Then we're gonna tighten our handle down. And then we can tighten our Allen with our supplied Allen key. All right, you just repeat that for the other 2 brackets on this side and the other 3 brackets on the other side. All right, so now we're gonna fish our drain tube onto our fitting here and then fish it down the side of the bed. All right, you can just do that on the other side. All right, we're now gonna set our tonneau cover in place so we can install our front mounting bolts. All right, you just let it rest there and then we can install our new bolts. All right, we can put our supplied bolt into place. Do that on both sides. All right, now we're gonna come to the threads of the front bolt that we just put in. We're gonna put our handle nut on and then our wing nut. All right, you can just do the same thing for the other side.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review of the Rough Country Hard Trifold tonneau cover fitting all 2015 through 2020 F-150s with a 5.5 foot bed. And you can find this right here at AmericanTrucks.com.